Well, we are going to talk about globalization in China and India. So, first, China has been one of the world's major beneficiaries. The nation's period of double digit GDP growth in the mid 2000s was fueled by even faster growth in the flow of goods in and out of China. This country became the world's top exporter. So, this question is of interest to us as international business students to the extent that we can understand our world and analyze what is happening in terms of business. Also, we can show how culture and politics affects a country and relates it to globalization. And not only that, but how powerful countries relate to each other to create trade agreements or benefits.
Associated with globalization ever since its trade networking has become so much more stronger. It is considered as a global power because of its high human capital, which marks an representative icon in China's economic globalization standards. Also, its great capacity to innovate, stimulate, and adapt their market in terms of goods and services. Their policies of industrial cities boosts a high rate of growth annually.
Political globalization. In the last 4 decades, in which the globalization has intensified, now territorial borders no longer demarcate the boundaries of national economic or political space. In the case of India, as Clinton says, the once bright line between domestic and foreign policy is blurring, and that's why now we talk about world politics, geopolitics, and focus in process of rule making, problem solving, and the maintenance of security in order in the world system. Also, because of globalization, we now talk about international association like BRICS, Brasilia, Russia, India, and China, where states like India, that is ruled by a capitalist system, work with other states like China, authoritarian state, in order to accomplish a specific political, social, and economic objective.
Hello, now we're going to talk about the economic globalization of India. India has increased economically due to the growth of foreign companies within this country since 1991. Some experts have called India as a world power for 2030 due to its growth in GDP of 60% since 1991. This increase is also the result of the growth of the middle class and the work they do together. Due to the income of countries like England, the diversity of languages is very usual. In addition to this, higher education makes this nation state economically globalized.
According to World Economic Forum studies, India has been developing technologically as a supercomputer power, thanks to the interconnectedness, which has been helping to boost their economies and tackle the next generation of society-level problems. Alongside, New India's aim, from the Indo-Pacific region to the world, have also contributed but given them the potential to position as the world's most influential democracy in the second half of the 21st century.
Link between AR and AB. First of all, by studying AR and understanding that we live in an independent state, we create relations between countries and companies, also values like justice, order, and freedom. At the same time, it will help us as IB students to focus also in the political authorities, the market, and economy for every government.
Have two main concepts: globalization, which can be understood as a concept that refers to the intensification of worldwide interconnectedness according to Macron, or as a synonym of interdependence of nations and economies, the interconnectivity of people and cultures, global governance, global communications, global marketplace, and related phenomena according to Shiva. On the other hand, we have new powers, which according to Merriam-Webster dictionary is a political unit, nation state, powerful enough to affect the entire world by its influence or actions.
Together as a group was very enriching because we were all giving different points of view and each of us made an analysis on the question, so we were able to answer it the best way possible.